guys, I hope everybody made it over here and was able to hit the like button as they were coming in. So the first thing is, I don't know if you were here or not here when we were I don't know. Okay, so let's break this down. So y'all know we were covering a trial, right? If you don't know which trial, it was the 6-year-old strangle trial. Okay. So I kept trying to say, as we were covering this trial, that on Law and Crime, it looked very, very, very different. When you go into Law and Crime's chat, it would say, if you have been sequestered for this, any witnesses, please do not be watching this. You said it confused you all night, Macro? So, you know, I got to share it with you guys, right? If nothing else. So, I didn't understand why the coverage was that way, because remember, this trial here, we could have went in the courtroom and live streamed it directly, like beyond. We didn't need court TV, we didn't need Law and Crime. We could have went directly in and live streamed it, but I didn't want to do that, so I just went through, our normal way. So we did day 1, we did day 2. Come to day 3, is taken down from everywhere. So Law and Crime is not streaming it. Court TV is not streaming it either. And so our good guy, Maddie, he's so handsome. He came into the chat while we were covering another trial on day 3. And he was like, SweetP, I can't find the trial anywhere for day 3. And I was like, well, I told him I would look, and I looked, and I couldn't find it either. And I knew you could go the back way and get it, but I didn't want to do it that way. So that morning, I received an email from Maddie saying, hey, I found a place for you to be able to stream it. But I just didn't want to stream it like that. So so we continued on with the trial that we were doing at that point in time. And I can't remember which trial we were in, but we were in a trial at that time. So Maddie had came into the chat that day, and he was like watching the courtroom feed on his computer. And all of a sudden, he's in the chat like, hey, they are mentioning TakeIt2Trial in the trial. And so I'm like, because Maddie, he always had his dad jokes. He always has his stuff. And I know I would have never thought in a million and one years that, we would be in the trial. Like, why would we be mentioned in the trial? Like, why would TakeIt2Trial be mentioned in the trial? Like, no, well, we didn't do nothing. Well, our Maddie, he was definitely right. I received the transcripts, and TakeIt2Trial was definitely mentioned in the trial. I was like, what? What we do here? So this is the official transcript. I did get it so we could go over it, because I have no clue. Yes, so we have it. So y'all see. So yes, Take It to Trial was actually in the trial. Okay. So I'm gonna read through it. I haven't read through it, so I haven't read through it yet. I know that yeah, our therapist that we know did read through it, and she told me that okay, she told me that I don't have to appear in court. We are fine. You know, you say close the pages down. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait a minute, how I do that? Oh, do I? Oh, got it. So she told me we don't have to appear in court. The whole chat, the whole Sweet P gang. Because if I have to go to court, y'all gotta come too. So I don't know. Like, look, Taking the Trial is an entity. We are all inclusive. We are all at one. So if I gotta show up, all of us gotta show up. It's like, and it was so crazy because that day he was like, go, you, he kept spamming, he kept putting it in the chat. Like, for real, they really mentioned it, but I thought he was playing, I thought he was just on some bull. I really thought he was on some bull. I wasn't getting nervous. Therapist text me like, girl, you not worried about this? And I'm like, well, it's nothing for me to do. Like, what I'm gonna do? I don't have to go by court rules because I'm not in the court. I'm not there. So, no, I thought Maddie was doing some Maddie stuff. So, here we go. These are the proceedings. It started about 9:04 that morning. I guess this is Miss Martrich. I don't know. Before we do, the defense did the court. I've never even really read one of these, but we gonna see. Okay, Miss Marrich raised an issue. We've been trying to monitor the media coverage as this case is ongoing, especially in light that the court's order requiring the witness sequestration warning to be attached to any kind of video. And the defense has come across that Court TV is not following the court's order for that. They have a couple short clips compiling testimony that is posted. I don't know what, if any part of the trial they broadcasted live on their channel, but these videos that I do see actively on their website right now do not have the court order with the sequestration attached to it. Okay. So the judge says, okay, my understanding was they're not live streaming, but I understand. Yeah, that I order for that to be on there. So they're playing clips without the recorded clips without the warning. Is that what you're saying? I believe this is the defense attorney. So it says, the defense attorney says, yes. So portions of the opening statements from both sides, Dr. Havlick's testimony and Ms. Osinski's, y'all, whatever, testimony. And I don't think they included any of the officers in there. And then we find a YouTube channel as well that was live, kind of streaming it. It's called what is their name? Take It to Trial with the number 2. Who they they say that is? Who that be? Who that be? Oh, they said, and then we found a YouTube channel as well that was live. Kind of streaming it. It's called Take. What was their name? Take It to Trial with the number 2. Their beginning coverage does not have the disclaimer attached to it. The latter coverage does. So it's kind of a day one coverage does not have like the banner or in the comment or in the description. Law and Crime Network did add that after the court contacted them. The court. Okay. Miss May here, I don't know. Did you want to add anything? And they say, well, the only thing I would like to put on the record is as soon as the court granted the expanded media request, we did notify all of our endorsed witnesses to not watch the live streams. There were a few people that the defense was calling or asked to add to the witness list. We asked them to instruct the witnesses to do the same. So I just want to make a record of the instructions that we given to any of our endorsed witnesses. So I don't know if that's the only place we mentioned. I don't know. You say, isn't that like free advertisement? I don't know. Did they send me some subs? That's what we need to know. So the defense previous request, since this is now the second time that we had an issue brought up related to this, is that we not live stream these proceedings, as we have strong concerns that Mr. Thrailkill, like with a name called Thrailkill, like really, dude, he got Thrailkill in his name. Rights are going to be violated for him to have a fair trial if these clips are out there. And if it pops up on their TV channel, even if it's not live stream or on court TV, or one of these articles pops up without a disclaimer. See, this is what I'm saying. What make him so much different than anybody else? What make him so special, in this case, so special in this courtroom, that is so different from anybody else that has a court TV or anything like that, court TV live stream, right? That, I mean, like, for them to be asking for this is like really the nerve. So they wanted to ask again that they turn off the live streaming and not have these reportings being allowed of the live stream feed. Thank you. The court said thanks. So the live streaming has been their warning on it, but the clips that don't. Correct. And then, so I'm thinking it to myself. When we have expanded media coverage and we have a TV camera, for the lack of better word, in the courtroom or on a video camera, oftentimes the news says they'll play clips of what is in court that day, and there's no warning on it. So I'm trying to see how this is any different, right? Yeah, it just sounded like they just was, I don't know. Yeah, that's all. So I don't think we in nothing else. I think it's just that part that we were in. Right, therapist? I have no clue. I didn't read it. Oh no, here we go again. Oh, here we come. Here we come. We got another part up in here, y'all. It's like a script. Let me tell y'all. Okay. It says, all right. But there, I don't see that. I think you're making a record about it. The witnesses have been advised, and that they're not to be watching anything in the media or listening to anything. And the jurors have been as well. That's supposed to be what they're supposed to be responsible for in regards to not looking at anything. And I'm just not seeing a difference between, as I mentioned, the expanded media coverage. The only outlet that I think that is live streaming it is Law and Crime Network, which was true. And they're allowed to share that. I don't know if that's what's happening with the Take It to Trial. And there we go again. Web page as well, or the YouTube channel. I think it is how you described it. But it is a warning on there. Is that what you're telling me now? The law and crime, yes. The court, law and crime. And also, I think you said the Take It to Trial at the beginning. She says, yes. The court said did not have it in their banner, but it does have it in the banner. I don't know. These choppy sentences. Yes, because they just kind of took it when Law and Crime put it on there. The court says, oh, okay. So I'm just not seeing anything I can do at this point, and I'm not hearing any violations of any sequestration orders. You all still have the ability under live streaming statutes to ask witnesses if they viewed anything on live streaming, because we are live streaming. There's that whole section of the statute that allows you to inquire a witness on the stand in front of the jury, even if they seen anything on live streaming. So is there anything else before I invite the jury back in? Because I want y'all to kick rocks. And that was it. And this is the transcriber that transcribed it for us and gave it to us. And it's so crazy because they stopped streaming the trial. And I couldn't understand why Law and Crime stopped streaming it. But I wasn't mad at it because, yeah, I wasn't mad that they stopped streaming it. So, yeah, we have been mentioned in a trial. So, Take It to Trial was in the trial, and boom. I's famous, y'all. We's famous over here, SweetP gang. I was like, well, wait a minute. I want to be mentioned on the court TV. I want court TV to be like, hey, we stopped streaming the trial because us and Take It to Trial was in a trial, and that's why we are not streaming it. Like, So that's a first, right? Hey, Ruth Ann, welcome back. So I know, Pretty Brown, and Maddie was trying to tell me about it, but the one good thing, I'm glad that I did not. I'm glad that I thought that he was just playing around with it, because I did not want to go into that live feed by myself. Remember, I was always going into the live feed via, just restreaming it from Law and Crime and Court TV. And if I would have stopped and I knew how to pull up the live stream where you can go right into the Colorado courtroom, I would have did it while we were live. And I don't have that disclaimer. So I'm glad I didn't do it, because I don't have that disclaimer. I just had the disclaimer, whatever Law and Crime put up there is, because I'm restreaming it. So it's on their screen. So it's coming on our screen. So it kind of took care of that for me. And that's what the judge was saying. So I'm so glad that I thought he was just BSing us. And when you went back, because Marilda went to go check, and therapist, I think they went to go check, but because it was a live court feed, it's not like court TV or Law and Crime where you can rewind it. So we had to actually catch it in the moment that Maddie was telling us, and I'm just glad that I just didn't. Yeah. So that's that. So let's talk about what we got going on tomorrow. So tomorrow we are going to be starting our Troubled Orphan redrum trial with Dima Tower. Okay. Shout out to Lily. She sent me a whole bunch of photos and stuff that we'll look at today. That I was even able to utilize for my thumbnail. So thank you so much, Lily. And I do have the complaint. Let me get it up here so we can see exactly what's going on with this going on. You therapist, you gonna put the poll up, or which one? You don't see them use that often. My piece of hair. I got a flying piece of hair. It's getting on my nerves too. Okay. Yes, Tilly. Yeah, this is gonna be something different. Let me pull this up for us. Probably Justice Serve. I think Justice Serve should be the one, because I barely see anybody use that one. And that can be just as good as the guilty one. But I never really see anybody use the Justice Serve one. So I'm okay with that one just leaving, and we don't have to do a poll. Thank you, Jason. So we have our probable cause affidavit. Let me show y'all who we talking about first. Let me pull up the pictures that I got via email from Tilly, because I appreciate it, because it kept me from having to go look for all this stuff. So I appreciate that. Very, very helpful. Okay, let me pull this here. Okay. I'm gonna share another screen. Just give me a second. This way y'all can know who we talking about while we're going through this. And I should have did that first. So let me share that. Let me share these with y'all first. Okay, so here I did listen to a little so I do know that From the background, and the reason why it's called the Troubled Orphan Trial is the mom and the dad, the adoptive parents, were unalived, right? Their names are, just so everybody is aware, I don't know, this case is just really like, so we have Robbie and we have Jennifer Tower. The backstory to this is that they have been doing missionary work over in Ukraine. And to my understanding, during their missionary work, they decided to do adoption. Dima Tower, he was adopted at 14 years old. You can see him right here for their National Adoption Month. This is one of the photos that they had. That's coming up too big. Wait a minute. I won't show that one. Wait a minute. I got another one I wanted to show. I don't understand how we go from this to where we're at right now. This is Jennifer, a Facebook post that she put, happy 16th birthday to our son, Dima. We love you more with every passing moment. We thank God for placing you in our lives at exactly at the perfect time. We have watched you grow up in so many ways these past 2 years. With many months spent apart, today we feel so blessed to have to spend your birthday with you. Your first birthday in the USA and your first birthday as our son. We are so proud of you, Dima. We love you and are blessed to call you our son. And it's also pretty cool that today also happens to be the national holiday, Labor Day. And though I know that Labor Day is celebrated in for different reasons, the word labor isn't lost on me today. I am grateful for the mother who has labor 16 had who has let was in labor 16 years ago today and brought you into this world. May God continue to bless our journey together, dear son. So this is a son. This is the mom writing, because remember, they went out and adopted him. And I am not sure what happened. Here's another post here, guys. This is Dad posting. And this is the family. Oh gosh, what did I just do? I don't know. I got way too much stuff going on now. Wait a minute. I need to do something. Okay. So this is the family. Yeah, this one starts tomorrow, guys. This is what we'll be doing at 7 o'clock early in the morning. So we have this post, and then I'm just trying to, we went from, let me get this other one up here. I mean, just a beautiful family, guys. Like, I just don't understand. And these parents, like, we talking about a kid from, look at this, y'all. Just because we won't get this on court TV. I mean, we may, but. So, okay, so he was a trouble teen. When you say attachment issues, are we talking about attachment to the birth parents or so we know that they adopted him at the age of 14, guys. This incident happened and he was 21 years old. Um, okay. So he's being charged with 2 counts of redrum in the first degree. The incident happened on September 1st, 23. Guys, this was like 3 days before his birthday. His birthday is September 4th, 2001. Remember, we seen the Labor Day post. So his birthday is September 4th, 2001. The incident happened. He was arrested on September the 1st, 2023. Okay, so it looks like the incident, I don't know if this happened. Okay. Okay, we're gonna read through this because I haven't. Yeah, this is definitely in Florida. Y'all know Florida, they won't be stopped. They got to give it to us. Can't stop, won't stop. So let's see what we have in this document. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Well, hmm. I'm trying to see if I can make it bigger on the screen for y'all, but I don't think I can. Okay. I'm gonna start this. Okay, so on August 31st, 2023, at about 11:46 p.m., Northport police officers were dispatched to 1240 Molly Coates Road in Northport, Florida, in reference to a suspicious person. The caller, who resides at called 911, advised 911 that a female had knocked on their door 5 minutes prior to her calling, screaming, "I need help, I need help." Further advised that she did not see the woman when she opened the door. However, she saw a large amount of blood on the front steps. So the incident happened on August the 31st, 2023, guys. And I'm assuming he was arrested on September 3rd. Okay. September 1st. Shoot, I don't know. September 1st. September 1st. Yeah, September 1st. Officers arrived to the scene at approximately 11:56 p.m. and they observed a white male, later identified as Dima Tower, date of birth 9/4/2001, with visible blood shutting the trunk of his black vehicle, a 2012 Chevy Sonic, bearing the tag number in front of the 1240 Millicote Road, facing westbound. It should be noted that the aforementioned vehicle is registered to Dima Tower. Officers gave the subject commands to stop. However, the male ignored the commands, and fled in the black vehicle. Officers pursued the Chevy Sonic to the Toledo Blade Boulevard, which continued north on Toledo Blade Boulevard, entering the oncoming southbound lanes before entering back into the northbound lanes before the Toledo Blade Boulevard and I-75 southbound entrance. Okay, so he didn't went on a high-speed chase in a Chevy Sonic. All right. I don't know how fast Chevy Sonics go, but I didn't think they go that fast that they going on a high-speed chase. But here we go. So, oh my goodness. They said, so he continued on the interstate southbound at a high rate of speed before exiting on the Kings Highway. Exit. They stand a mile marker at 170 in Charlotte County. The Chevy Sonic then got back on the interstate and continued northbound with officers still in pursuit. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office entered the pursuit on the interstate and deployed spike strips, on the Chevy Sonic. The Chevy Sonic was forced to a stop on the interstate around mile marker 192. And the white male driver exited the vehicle and fled into the wood line off of the northbound shoulder. So he done ran into the woods. Officers pursued the suspect in the wood line, and currently the suspect was still at large at the time of this warrant request. So he didn't led the officers on a high-speed chase. He didn't jumped out of the car. They put the spikes in the road. Good grief. All in the Chevy Sonic. I wonder, are Chevy Sonics, are they electric cars? Because I thought them was them little bitty cars. Are them the little bitty cars, like little hatchback cars? So he didn't went out, he didn't got into the woods. Now they saying based on circumstances, officers made entry into the victim's residence. So they didn't went back into the residence through a side garage door and conducted a protective sweep of the interior of the residence. Officers located a deceased female identified as Jennifer Christine Tower. So wow. So the mom, she must have ran to the neighbor's door, knocked for help, and went back in the house and passed away. Because remember, the neighbor heard somebody knocking on the door. She's seen a large amount of blood, but Jennifer was found in the home. They also found a deceased male identified as Robbie. They were lying head to head, face down on the floor in the living room of the residence, covered in blood. Do y'all think he positioned them like this? Head to head? Y'all think he did this? Drag back? Okay. Officers observed what appeared to be puncture wounds to the upper back of the male. Officers observed the female's head to be covered in blood with unknown injuries. Officers observed the couches in the living room, the bed in the master bedroom, the inside of the front door, and the kitchen to be covered in large amounts of blood. Officers observed a towel or rag on the kitchen, in the kitchen of the residence near the sink that was covered in blood as well. Officers concluded their protective sweep and secured the residence. You think he positioned them that way? That sounds like it. So it say, based upon the white male's description, observation, and physical description of the male subject by the responding officers, which was captured on the officer's in-car dash camera, and reviewed, the fact that the vehicle that fled is registered to Dima Tower with the address, with their address. He was the only remaining occupant of the residence. The white male was identified as, Dima, who was located within the residence and had not been accounted for. The subject that fled the crime scene is Dima. Wow. So the officers made contact with the caller at her residence and obtained a statement. The following synopsis of what was provided to officers advised that a female knocked on the door about 5 minutes prior to her calling and screaming, "I need help, I need help." Further advised that she did not see the woman. When she opened the door, however, she did see the large amount of blood on her front steps. Explained that the male suspect is probably the adopted son of the residents. On September 1st, 2023, a residential search warrant was authored and signed by the Honorable Judge for the address. The search of the residence revealed that a struggle occurred in multiple rooms of the residence. The search also revealed that the deaths were not self-inflicted and was intentionally caused by another person. So the defendant, he was located at 1000 Knights Trail Road at a Shell gas station, and that's where he was detained. So this is the facts that they had in order to charge him with this crime. So that's where we'll be at tomorrow. Tilly, do you think there's anything else that I should cover in regards to this? I don't know what to think about this. Y'all know I'm real bad. I never read this stuff, so everything that I'm doing is raw emotion from this. So sometimes I have to stop and kind of like process what I'm reading to you guys and understand exactly what it is. And And this sounds horrific. I mean, truly horrific. And I'm just trying to figure out, in my head, I'm trying to wrap around, if she ran to somebody's door, do y'all think she came back to try to help her husband? Hmm. I mean, they got ton of records in here. I tried to see if there were any motion eliminates, of things that they were trying to exclude and things out of the case that would be interesting for us to read to see what stuff was coming in and not coming in, but I didn't see any. Um, in the file. Jason said that's a brave woman, because I'm telling you, I wouldn't have went back, y'all. I'm telling you, I got some real women out here. I mean, we got the pastor's wife that got in, she took a bullet. No, no, no. Then we got maybe her that, I would have been like still knocking at their door, like, can I please get in? Like, it would have been no way that I was coming back to that house. Like, after I made it to their house, I probably would have been just right there at the doorstep. I don't know. Gosh. Yeah, I wouldn't have been coming back up in there. So we'll have this trial, and then we'll have our beheading trial. Well, nah, Jason, you a man. You got to come back. No, you can't save your energy, boo. No, the woman can save her energy, but babe, you got to come back. No, can do. The man got to come back. That's a requirement. You can't save none of your energy. No, sorry. But the woman, we can't have the women out here being gangster like that. Mm-mm. Nope. 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 You said that sounds like a lineup. Nope. 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 You got nope. Mm-mm. The woman can save her energy, but no, the man, you got to come back. Nope. 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 You call it what you want to call it. No equal rights. No, no, no. That only works when it suits us. But you definitely got to come back. Don't save your energy. You're so helpless. Like, no way, no how. Now she was supposed to stay where she was at. Like, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. I just yeah, I'm really curious to see how this plays out tomorrow when we get in opening statements to kind of understand the dynamics of this. Because I don't know if you guys have seen it, the massacre, the Fort Pike massacre trial. I didn't cover it only because it appears that it's on local stations, and I didn't want to be bothered with doing it, right? What, Jason? Wait a minute. What is he talking about? Jason. He said he ain't saving nobody but his mama and the kids and the lady. He just go pray for her. Ain't that about a blimp? Holy crappers. That's messed up. Oh man. You supposed to take one for your boo. I want you to take one for me. Golly, I want to be up there with your mama. I could do things that. Oh gosh, Maria, thoughts and prayers like deuces. I found another one of you. Like, oh my, no, because like if you get buried, is to death do you part? I risk it all if she survives and reburies. Well, I know Pretty Brown. Oh my goodness. Survives and remarries. Somebody got to take one for the team. And you say it's not going to be you. Oh gosh. McKinley, Louisiana trial. I haven't heard of that one, Tilly. What's that one about? It must not be on live stream. I usually find the little cases that don't nobody be having. I'm about to look it up. Hmm. Oh, is that one from last year? No, 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 no. It's on. Get them together, Pretty Brown. Okay, okay. That's right. Pretty Brown breaking out the Bible verses to you. Like, how dare you? Like, you supposed to be one with your wife. Like, I ain't talking about a girlfriend. I'm talking about your wife. Y'all are as one. And you supposed to protect her. You say, yep, you see it right there in Ethiopians. Yeah, yeah. He's supposed to protect his wife. He's supposed to be one with her. They supposed to be like this. So no, like you were supposed to take a bullet for her. You're supposed to be the one, and hopefully she don't remarry. You say to have it to hold until you get tired. You got that right. That's how most of them act. But it's not supposed to be that way. Oh gosh. Yeah, we got to do better. Oh, wait a minute. Definitely have to do better. I don't know. Okay. Well, so we got this one we're going to be doing tomorrow, 7. We will start on time. We won't have no TiVo time. We'll have our case in Nevada. We'll get over there. We'll start that one. I don't know what they may have going on in Nevada tomorrow. I'm assuming the detective coming back. Y'all know they starting that trial later than what they normally would start it. So yes, you're supposed to give up your life, even if that person, because she probably will hold it down for you if you lost your job. Like, no, she wouldn't leave you. Now, if you want to be a Madden King, then of course she gonna leave you. But if you just, came up on some hard luck, then no, she got you. You say premarital counseling at least 6 months before getting married. Pretty Brown said, yeah, I'm leaving you if you lost your job, especially if you sit up here and you're not trying to get another one. Like, that is not going to work. Like, that is a no can do. Oh, she said, yep, the divorce rate goes way down if you do that. Good advice. That don't mean the people that's married, y'all should get unmarried and go through premarital counseling and get back married. That just mean that you got to deal with what you got going on. But if you haven't got married, do some premarital counseling and then figure out if you need to get married. Look, we don't want nobody talk about they need to get a divorce to go through the counseling to get back married. You will have to stick it out and figure it out. But for those that have not, you are allowed to go ahead and, go through the counseling and save yourself. And if you're going through some stuff in your marriage, then just go get counseling now. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So we got our schedule and our stuff for tomorrow, right? Ye shall work. Rihanna 719. You're so funny, pretty. Is that what the Bible say? I cannot. And that is too funny. So I don't think they're going for the DP in this case. If that means anything to anybody. What else they got going on in these YouTube streets? So if y'all see the I already put the link out there. So if you guys see it, go ahead and put the notification so they can see that people, we trying to figure out this. I'm trying to figure out this rhythm in this YouTube rhythm of the night. Because sometimes they like dealing with me and sometimes they don't. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else out here in these YouTube streets that we should cover before we break away for the day. That way my Marilda, she can go to sleep and be up early. Yeah, I see a lot of people are doing the Devin Michaels, but we already. What's up, Maddie? Welcome. Did you see that I showed it? I emailed you. Yeah, I emailed you to let you know that I was gonna be showing it. I had got the yeah, well, it won't allow me. Okay. So you probably want to re-add me. But yeah, we went through it earlier. Let me pull it up. Let me see if I can find it. Y'all know I don't know where nothing at. I can't find nothing. Wait a minute. Did I close it all the way down? Let me see. Oh, here we go. Okay. Y'all know I can't find nothing. Okay, let me share it. I thought you was kidding. I thought you was full. You always be playing around, like, and I ain't mad at it because I love you for it, right? But yeah, they sure was talking about us. I got the transcript because I was like, well, it's not too often where you mentioned in the trial, so let me get it so we can see we're taking the trial. But yeah, in the beginning of this stream, we did go through the whole transcript and read it out. But I think we are on. You say you don't think you ever seen nothing that wasn't true. No, but I thought that you'd be like, what is it? Joking, just joking. Not and then I knew that you was invested in the trial, right? So you got to look at it from where I was thinking. And I knew that you were going to be watching the trial, but I knew that I wasn't going to live stream it because they didn't have the restream option from Law and Crime the way I was doing it. And it's so crazy because what are the chances that the one live feed that you figured out how to watch that day, our channel was mentioned? So yeah, and then we find this YouTube channel as well that is kind of like streaming. It's called Take It. What is their name? Take It to Trial with a number 2. You say you I bet you did. But like I was telling them, I'm glad that I thought that you were joking at the time because I would have went in there and tried to live stream it to show it, and I don't have none of the disclaimers that they were talking about, and I probably really would have been in trouble. I probably really would have been in trouble then because I definitely didn't have that stuff to do. So I'm glad that I didn't find it. And yeah, we got the transcript. So that's enough for us. Yeah, but I'm like, well, could they, they should have it on Court TV or Law and Crime and air and say, hey, we had to stop streaming this trial because Take It to Trial, a fellow YouTuber, was live streaming it. That way we can get some subs. Like, if you're going to mention Take It to Trial in the court documents, can we get that? At least? Did they ever come up with a verdict? Is that case still going on, Maddie? It's still going on? Oh yeah, I don't want no parts of that. That's too long of a trial. I don't like trials that are that long. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much going on for me. Who did I request the transcripts from the court? I called the court and asked them to send me the transcripts because my name was mentioned. They don't you have to be like a party to the case or attorney or something. So when I first requested it, they told me they wouldn't approve it. And then I was like, well, it's to my understanding that my channel was mentioned, on the case. So in the case. So I sent it back and I, gave them my information, and that's how they gave it to me. Nah, but that one, I mean, nah. If it wasn't, unless you telling me, I mean, I know you came in here the one day and you said that the judge was popping it off, right? But I think that unless they like I watched Monica Cementilli's trial. I just don't certain trials I can watch because it's got interesting stuff. Like, but when we get to I missed it. Oh, okay. Thank you, therapist. Because I'm about to talk about these trials. Or he talk about some old other stuff. Oh, bye. I tell you. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Nah, those ones I want long. No. No, don't tell nobody that. Oh gosh. Yeah, that went way over my head. I ain't about to be dealing with you, Maddie. Maddie said, no, it's still going on. That's too long. Yeah, besides court TV and law and crime. I'm talking about the trial, Jason. Court TV and law and crime, they stopped doing it. They just doing clips of it. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, sleep divorced. Not true. Ooh. Randall said, oh, he's so handsome. Welcome back, Abe. Thank you, Marilda. Yeah, I told him, I said, well, TakeIt2Trial was going to have to come into court. We was going to all have to go together because we was all watching it. Look, we was all watching it. Look. So we all guilty. We all going in. We all going in. We all got to figure it out. Like, I can't go in there by myself. I don't have nothing to say. Not at all. So, much longer you think the trial gonna be in session, Maddie? I'm just curious. I guess just being nosy. Close. Okay, you say maybe at the end of the week. Okay. Okay. I'm just making sure there ain't nothing in here that we should be. I'm refreshing our YouTube to make sure it's not nothing that we should be covering. Is there anything we... No, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything much. Oh no. Allison, did you see that trial ended in a mistrial yesterday? I can't remember if you were here or not. Oh yeah, Allison, go on there and look. That case that we were covering that was a couple streets over from you. I put it on a thing. It says the trooper who caused the mistrial. I think that's what I named it. Go look at it. Yeah. Yep. It's about maybe 20 minutes long, the clip. Yeah, go look at that. Yeah, I was like, oh, I didn't think you were in the chat yesterday when we was watching it. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. They showed us that house. It looked like a little hut. Oh yeah, you have to watch yesterday trial. They like actually showed us the street and everything, and we went inside the house and the trailer and everything. Yeah, yeah, definitely go check it out. Yeah, I was asking Morelda when I seen she made a comment like, I don't know, is it really the trooper's fault or is it the state's fault for not prepping him right? Or I don't know. Yeah, so you guys, y'all make sure that y'all hit y'all notification bell. I did put the link out there for tomorrow's trial, the first trial that we doing. And then I think that our other trial in Vegas, it does not start until 11 o'clock. I guess they took a day and a half off for Veterans Day. Let me go look and see what the emoji look like. I got to go to another screen to see it. Can I go to the other screen? Let me see. I gotta go in a different area to see how it looks on YouTube because I can't see it. Oh, that is pretty. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, oh, it's pretty too. I love all those different colors. Thank you, therapist. Oh, It says, you are so pretty. No, you are so pretty. Is it she's so pretty? It says she's so pretty. Yeah, it says she's so pretty. I can see it. Oh, maybe Morella said, no, you are pretty. Oh. She finally made you that chicken last night. How did you like it? Did you want to marry her again? You say knocking your head against the wall. Don't knock your head against the wall. I need your head to be on your shoulders. I know. And it's real quick and easy to make. Oh, wow. And no, I did not. Oh, yes. It is really good. Like, that is like a fan favorite up in this household here. That Marry Me chicken. Okay, Allison, we'll probably be off by the end. You go watch that. We'll be back here in the morning. I know. Oh, Maddie. Sometimes, like when I don't have the heavy cream and I don't have I use sun-dried tomatoes. But when I don't have the heavy cream and the cheese and stuff, and I just want to do something really quick with it, I take those sun-dried tomatoes and I just put it on top of the seasoned chicken. And you talk about, ooh wee. That's another quick hit up in here. It's so good. It's so good. You can do it without the tomatoes. You can do it without the tomatoes if you wanted to. Yeah, you can do it without the tomatoes if you need to, but they are good. It gives it like the little. All right, Macro, we'll be here tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, we'll be here in the AM. Yeah, yeah. If you have to take it without the tomatoes, you say the kids first. Oh gosh, yes, it is so good. It is so good. It is so good. I'm glad she tried it. It's a real quick meal. It's a real quick meal and real good. And put it over some noodles, some type of pasta. And it tastes good even without the tomatoes, because I'd have made it without the tomatoes without them at all. So yeah, very good meal. I will say that. Okay, Allison, we'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening, sweetheart. I wonder, can I keep my hair like this? I'm gonna have to wrap it up because tomorrow morning I will not be able to. I won't have time for this. Ooh, garlic mashed potatoes. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I think anything carb related is a good thing. Yep. Anything carb related works for me. All right, guys. Well, I thank you all for hanging out with me and us going over our documents and doing our small case prep, just to give y'all kind of idea of what case we were going in tomorrow. We'll see what the orphan redrum trial will bring. I don't know. Probably a lot of sadness. At least it's really sad, right? You know, I don't know. I don't understand at all. So we will see what we have tomorrow in store, and then we'll go to our beheaded trial in Nevada and see what drama that unfolds. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and kicking it with me for a little while today. And we'll be back in the courtrooms tomorrow. All right, guys, you know you were in the right place today, where there's no filters, no fluff, just facts, right? I guess so we could be the judge, or somebody might be judging us. Who knows? All right, Tilly. Good night, everyone. Thank you all for coming. I will see you tomorrow in the courtroom.